I've been cruising for a long damn time. I've been cruising for a long damn time. Riding on Caboose 025, 25. Riding on the night train. Living like it don't get better than this, cause ain't nobody beating my friend. Tenor in my blood, I was born for this shit. And I've been cruising for a long damn time, going out of my mind. Had a glitch in the system, but now I feel fine. On the stream, kicking back, all we do is just vibe. Cause we riding with the boost, number 025. Yeah, on the Twitch stream, chilling, beating Warframe. Benny's got Caboose, and the L5 live straight killing every day. Yeah, he on the grind, mind stay driven, getting paid. Twitch affiliate, life straight pimping, getting platinum. Bullets hit like magnums, corpus getting aired like Rainier and he be laughing. Chopping through infested, you would think it's magic. All attacks are tragic, winning automatic. I've been cruising for a long damn time, going out of my mind. Had a glitch in the system, but now I feel fine. On the stream, kicking back, all we do is just vibe. Cause we riding with the boost, number 025.
Hey Tenno, Boost here is Vibe here, and what I would like to do today is I would like to pose a new way of thinking.
I've been cruising for a long damn time. Riding on Caboose 025, 25.
I'm stronger, I'm smarter, I'm better. I am better!
I've been cruising for a long damn time. I've been cruising for a long damn time. Riding on Caboose 025, 25. Riding on the night train. Living like it don't get better than this, cause ain't nobody beating my friend. Tenor in my blood, I was born for this shit. And I've been cruising for a long damn time, going out of my mind. Had a glitch in the system, but now I feel fine. On the stream, kicking back, all we do is just vibe. Cause we riding with the boost, number 025. Yeah, on the Twitch stream, chilling, beating Warframe. Benny's got Caboose, and the L5 live straight killing every day. Yeah, he on the grind, mind stay driven, getting paid. Twitch affiliate, life straight pimping, getting platinum. Bullets hit like
Hi, Lilith. Long time no see. How are you? And make sure I updated my kick too. Otherwise that would have been confused.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright.
Caught. Yeah, hi. How's it going? Ooh, open access video. What's that on my upper lip? You know, it's called style, sir. Duh. I just don't. I was streaming. I caught the end of it. Right before you rated out. Watched you with like 20 X's.
Because I do. Now they've shown me a vision I can't shake. did a number on you too, I reckon. What is it they call you? The weapon. You were me. You saved the system. Saved everybody. And 3 of the 9 left us with a prophecy. Bind the 9, or everything dies. The Vanguard classifies the prophecy. Kepler.
This is the way.
Never happened.
Dumpster
With me. Cause the 9 are everywhere. Every win. And now, there's rumors of new threats. Ones we didn't see coming. That doesn't just happen. It's the 9. And I'm putting together a crew to prove it. What do you say, weapon?
Look how he says that doesn't just happen. There's been people just randomly appearing this entire time. It's not how this works. It's not how any of this works.
Bind the 9. Ikora and I have been heads down for the last 2 months, and we're no closer to knowing what the prophecy means. But the death of 3 has changed Earth, even if it's not obvious to the naked eye. Infrastructure damaged by matter transmutation. Nitrogen replacing oxygen in localized areas. The Vanguard is understandably fixated on controlling the chaos.
When did one of the 9 die? What did I
Citizens can tell
miss?
something's off. It's dangerous, institutional navel gazing. You forget to look up. So I've been feeding intel to a good friend. He sees what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I know, Blue.
Specs ticked me
No, I'm supposed to be doing these on Thursdays, and Thursdays don't usually seem to work out as much as we need them to. And the whole reason I'm supposed to do Destiny on Thursdays is because normally you have Fridays off.
Seems the Vanguard assigned a warlock of the Praxic Order to be my hall monitor. Oh, Norma Hall. Our crew kicked in the door on these Cabal upstarts and just scored an encrypted disk.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you stopping by either
The
way.
info, and it's time to throw it in the Vanguard's face.
Honestly, I spent like 20 minutes trying to decide on what I wanted to play. I was gonna do Warframe. But if I do Warframe, then I'm due Prime Prep, and I'm nowhere near being on time for Prime Prep. I didn't do any planetary standing, so I'm behind on so much crap for Prime Prep.
Drifter, there better be intel on that disc. Don't make me regret abandoning
So there's a
my
2200 for every look. It's in my schedules. And technically Thursdays are also my wife's Fridays, so normally she's up late. So normally I don't even get time to stream because we're up watching shows and stuff. And by the time she goes to bed, I'm usually just late and I usually don't want to stream.
Whatever's in that data disk, they're willing to kill for. We have to get it home and decrypted, quick.
That's what I wrote my schedule down. I wrote my schedule down at Thursday supposed to be for Destiny, and I just haven't been doing it.
Our hero in the engine room's been alive. Tell her ain't no rust on this one.
Bickering won't save us.
Oh, look. Thanks for nothing. That's it. Everybody out. That means you too, hero.
Imperium troops are boarding. We can't let them take back the disc.
Hide yourselves. We're not done fighting yet, I don't.
Now who's using that name? Get moving, will ya?
Did they make Eris look younger for this cutscene? It doesn't her animations normally look older? Piece of fuck out of me there. Holy shit, it's Gaul. If you're on your phone, it's kind of hard to see, but I do have a schedules channel on my Discord. And actually, the bot was broken for a while. I was doing something with MoveBot a while back and didn't realize I actually broke it. I just recently got it fixed again.
I've been waiting so long for this. Dread and hope.
The Deadpool wannabe? Question mark? Rocking out with the red leather? Legend, always fucking legendary. Why? So I can hate my life with all my underpowered shit. Right. You know, yeah, on the phone it's dumb trying to find people's schedules. Like on a computer you would like go to like my channel and there'd be like an actual schedule tab. But essentially it's just Sunday. It's supposed to be self-choice Sunday. I'm supposed to pay usually whatever I want, but I haven't really been following that anyway. I've just been doing whatever the hell I want anyway. Monday is usually things like Warframe. And then MSMonday, when we share a video. I'm gonna have to dig deep because last Thursday was a rerun. I caught the end of the actual segment on Thursday for the MS Twitch channel, but all they did was they watched a rerun. So I'll have to dig deep down the YouTube channel to see what we're gonna watch today for MS Monday. But it's usually just a video. I used to do 2. I've just been doing 1 the last time when we've actually caught MS Mondays. We've just been doing 1 because normally it's not. I haven't seen all the normal people we used to have, so everybody's been out doing stuff and doing things.
The Drifter keeps no medical provisions or supplies, but guns are ubiquitous. I wish our first mission together was under better circumstances. I'm Lenore Mahal, a Praxic warlock. Vanguard Internal Affairs. You told me the Drifter had changed, Morn. The data Drifter stole from the Imperium is going to incite war. He was told not to engage. The Praxic Order skirts the rules to enforce them for the Vanguard. I'm trying to keep this crew safe. You have an opportunity to prove it. The Drifter needs our assistance. We need to fight our way to an access point. Get us a schematic of this ship. I'll head for the tractor emitters, shut them down. They won't catch us again.
Really? No flag? Okay. fine. We'll just use the common sense of going to the other side.
We've downloaded the schematics.
Oh, shut up, R2 one of me.
Seems distressed. I believe she's probably upset he's in danger. What a selfless ghost for a scoundrel. Unlikely. They hate each other, but she did manage to ping his location on the ship's schematics.
They hate each other. Love that.
Legions of the Barrett Imperium, hear my call over the mountains and the seas. The lights have corrupted our Empress. She has run from their lives and abandoned poor battle for the city. For their city. I implore you, bleed them in return.
Boy, Slayer's Smang's projectiles seem a little more accurate this season, don't they? Oh, I didn't get to read it. God damn it. I hit the button.
Keitel had shared some theoretical schemas with the Vanguard. None of it was practical. And Imperium's tech doesn't add up.
Bro, I was not looking down when I should have been. I just got eaten. Huh? Can't feel what you can't see. Until you can see it. Alright, fine. Fine. Be lame. Did I miss that? I did. You know, it is about time that we have, like, heat sink weapons. Like, Destiny's been around for how long?
errant Imperium and their panoply are like no Cabal we've encountered. How did they rise so quickly?
Kaido's BattleNet references Varant as the legionary species. No other data.
Maybe the encrypted data we stole has the answers you're looking for. I'm surprised none of our ghosts can hack yet.
Things happen fast these days. A new threat pops up.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Be on his ship the next morning.
He had good
I just jumped off the edge like a dipshit.
together and move quickly.
There's a platform above my head that I wasn't looking out for.
I was called off my post and thrown into a rescue mission for a former criminal because Drifter had a vision.
I don't know, Matthew McConaughey had a vision. Come on now. Wow. So lame. No, I want to go through this door, just because I can.
This is a lot of risk to save one reckless criminal. We already have the Imperium's data. A criminal? You know he has not been such for some time, Anor. You claim to know his heart. But he stood for us on Kepler as he has many times. Maybe. But he didn't do the legwork on the data he stole. It's hard not to think it's a con, like it always is. Still, he has stayed between the lines these last few years. I'll give him the chance to explain himself.
I'm not gonna explain shit to you, lady.
I sense him through the darkness. The Drifter. They have him in holding. His captor.
No.
Knew something familiar.
No shit, they have him in holding. I would have never thought that they had him held somewhere.
He has an unsettling, powerful connection to the darkness.
Excuse me while I just randomly fumble my way into the correct path. Okay.
Guardian, I forgot to mention I had to route you through the garbage disposal. Sorry.
Wow. Wow. Really? You really did this? I saw it. That was cute. That was cute. Where'd he go? Come on. Did you guys see it? Did you see it? Boy, man, Lucasfilm let them do a lot with this, didn't they?
Guardian, I'm sure it's feeling cramped in there, but Drifter's ghost is trying to help. Oh, glad you're okay, Guardian.
Oh. Well, hello, Random Gear. Thank you. Thank you very much. The fuck are you? Blizzard Days, skiing later games, disability. No. But I'm not debuffing very much, so it's not really gonna matter. Yeah, but it's so nice to get, you know, higher level gear. Then I'm just gonna trash. Why? Because I can.
You're in the detention zone. Drifters nearby.
Close enough to radio you. Hey, I'm up to my chin in stasis.
Close enough to radio you. Like, they don't radio me from planets away? Like, they radio me from across the freaking universe.
Tractor emitters. Get the drifter back to the ship and start the engines.
I thought I left the dredgens behind. This light bearer, his name's Bale. Dredgen Bale. I don't know why they're showing me something I thought I buried. But I was right. That ain't done with us.
Did you come for Dredgen Hope? Or for me? The singularity of Kepler was to be the deliverance of the Honor Nine. Your blood, spilled blood, denied our liberation. Know this false weapon. In every future, you are a jailer.
This is the soul of a celestial body. One of the nine. They are speaking without the emissary.
Plot twist. No, not really plot twist. Oh. Hello. God damn, this thing became a freaking sniper rifle, look at it. I didn't even pay attention whether or not they even did changes to this exotic. Okay, I'll take it. No, it's not a sniper rifle. Please do not use Slayer Fang as a sniper rifle. It is not a sniper rifle. Well, I come to be carried. Could you make any more noise?
Well to find him, Guardian. My new throne may be able to assist us against the Nine. Each slain Imperium soldier I shall attempt to tie to a communion with the Nine. Surely they will answer.
Guardian down.
Can you access that console, Guardian? Releasing the prisoners could be a boon to us.
Hey, here comes this dude over here, swinging his lightsaber around. Just whipping it out, as it were. Ah. Oh, come on, Mr. Lightsaber Man. Oh, I whipped that shot. Prison riot. Would be purple. So pretty. So pretty.
We're on a closed line. Ido hasn't read in. If the 9 are behind this, we should give Lodi a call. This is beyond Praxic expertise. And yours. If Lodi was unaware that a 9 uplifted a dredgen, what information could he possibly have? 3 of the 9 is dead. Turmoil is brewing on Earth.
When did we kill one of the 9?
Help. The god of vengeance doesn't need an emissary.
What am I missing about killing of the 9? You pushed me out of the way, Drifter. You're an asshole. Pretty. Bro, Edge of Fate. How much Edge of Fate did I do, Blue? 3 died, okay. Obviously I missed something about Edge of Fate, which I wouldn't be surprised. I was not really paying attention during Edge of Fate. Kepler was not that exciting. You're gonna block me from the ship, asshole. I did my benefits already. Thank you very fucking much. Oh, there's a flag. Oh. I was not paying attention to that dude behind me. What'd I get? Rip. Alright, got it. Big dude on the platform. Don't ignore big dude. Okay. Got it. Got it. Those can freeze you. Okay. Ooh, boy, look at that. 1,000 slot space that I'm gonna fill up with garbage and never use again. Where the fuck are my firewalkers? Those ones. Oh, hey, that's cool. That's already. Got it. Thank you guys. Like to freeze people. Oh, I missed. It's rough. Hi, Lucy.
I need to be touched by her magic touch.
That was your walk-on. Made that I made from one of the clips I made from your channel. You said that? Yes. Yes, I did. You can't with me. That's okay. I mean, you can't. You do it all the time. Fuck you. Not fair. Titans for the win! Not counting the hunter that's hitting people with the lightsaber on the other side. Listening to some people from my Discord. So I play a lot. I ended up watching streams instead. You have to do game release. Hey, there you go. There's a lot that's going on with this new Star Wars crossover. There's I'm gonna say new content to do, but the new content to do isn't gonna get you so far if you're a Slade person.
Lost a little skin there. Thanks for the save, hero. Thought I was gonna end up chilling drinks for the Imperium. Ugh. Vale, hey, can you get my left leg? It's falling asleep in here. Ugh. Okay, fine. You talk like the emissary talks. It can't be the 9. And that's why it has to be. No, I'm not gonna ditch you for him. Can't you have a little faith?
Yes, our own Matthew McConaughey. Thank you, Tristan.
Hurry up. Disable that tractor beam so we can blow this fuel depot. Get those engines running, hero.
Hello, Mr. Blue Fett. I do. Of course you're rank 7. I'm sweaty. Nerd.
No emissary, but one of them's still
Pretty
wearing
key.
him like a suit.
It's the sparkly pussy you have there, sir. Oh, it's a sexy Titan. Look at that.
What is that?
Dredge and Bale.
That is
Start the
Deadpool
engines.
in space.
Take off as soon as you can.
Oh, the epic fight scene. Yeah.
The Drifter belongs with us. It's in his nature. He has so much to teach.
He isn't the mentor you want.
Damn.
The Drifter left your cult long ago. I can tell you're new blood, untrained. Does Dredge and Vale know you mock his name?
Not mockery. Continuity. I carry the mantle now.
Oh, got it. You're Kylo Ren. You're a whiny little bitch. What was his name, right? It's Kylo. I don't know. I hated The Force Awakens, so I paid zero fucking attention.
Warlock, you crave justice. Why die for a criminal?
The more you push to keep him, the more I'm inclined to resist.
Okay, as a warlock, I want to be able to just randomly shoot fireballs. Why is this not an option? That's not even how they do shit in Star Wars. That's some Harry Potter kind of
Following
shit.
the footsteps of Guardian killers. Why do you hate your own kind so much?
No more questions.
As you wish.
All the questions. Oh, she hit you with the blink. Suck her left nut. Yeah, he is. He's the whiny dude from Force Awakens. What the fuck was his name? Was it Kylo? Why does Kylo sound correct? By the way, it's a dumb name. I hate it. Anyway, shoutouts, because I'm behind on that. Mr. Lulu Lucy loves playing Dead by Daylight. Not, well, Dead by Daylight, but Phasmophobia is usually what she plays. Make sure you guys give her a follow. We love Lucy.
Bob, Sable getting stuck like that reminded me of,
Twins. I'm fucking coming in. Look, in the activity monitor, you see that curve up there?
It was annoying.
Yeah, did the clip actually play? I know it did on my my thing, but sometimes it gets kind of weird, and I had it super loud. Sometimes I don't hear the blurps and the sound alerts if I don't have my volume loud enough. And then we need to get one for disco. Yeah, I don't choose the clips. The pot does it on its own.
Crashed. Started stream like 2 hours later. Crashed. Started stream again like what am I going now? 2 hours? So 2 hours ago I had more issues. And I was like, you know what? Fuck the camera. I'm not gonna use the camera right now. And then the camera
The issue I have with this spot.
It's like those weird little potato moments that I have to kind of iron out and flatten out really quickly. But other than that,
And I need Disco's info, cause like the overlay I use, right, is not OBS, because obviously I am not a PC streamer. Like what you guys see on channel for the shadow clips are not what I see in my program. So it's like super weird. Why are the shaders and emblems not in my shit? Again. Oh my god, fine, whatever. Oh, that's right. We won. That's right. Yeah. Yes. Yes, we win. Celebrate. Yeah, fireworks. Suck it. Suck my left nut. Yeah. Fucking Titans.
You know fully well this mission is not about you.
Oh my god, I
understand the
totally forgot Keith David was the voice for the ball now. I did not expect that at all.
Don't the people deserve a moment of peace? It is our privilege to carry the mantle of this threat. Let the people live their lives. I understand your conviction. and I wish I had the
Bird
power
plants.
to authorize engagement on my own. But I can't. When I was younger, in the Dark Age, I was taught a path forward is often cleared with unconventional methods. Those methods are tempered by structure and order. That is how we earned the City Age. It's what we try to preserve. My focus must remain on preventing extinction. I cannot look elsewhere. I won't look elsewhere. So long as nothing seizes my attention. I trust
I am the Arbiter. I'm so sorry, I can't get over it. It's gonna drive me nuts now. Speak with Drifter. Go here. Speak to so-and-so. Go here. Speak to so-and-so. Guess what? Go here and speak to so-and-so. Sorry. Sorry. Player has left my fire team. That's okay. Bye, Blue. Oh my god, whatever. Let me just take that, I guess. Let's get some stuff done before bed. No worries. But I'm almost done doing some work stuff. I don't want to leave it for tomorrow. Then don't leave it for tomorrow. You know what you need? You need a one-shot. You heard of one-shot? Have you heard of it? Do you know what one-shot is? Can't type. I probably should just change that to shot instead of one-shot. One-shot. Boom. Go on one-shot. The 75 milligram caffeinated Starburst. Hold on. Hold on. That. Just one shot. Comes in, or you can buy the small pack. Look at that. It is a Starburst that is full of caffeine. That's nothing? No, it isn't anything. You're correct. It's not that much. But when you're out on a job site and you don't want like a whole lot, you just need like a little bit of boost to last through the thing. Like Lucy's working over here, you know, just a little bit helps, right? Drink coffee with 4 shots. Drinking a Celsius with 270 at 11:40 at night. I get that that's not a lot, but being able to have it on your pocket, this gets me this work. Exactly, that's what it's for. It's not made to like run you all day. It's made for those little bitty bursts. It's super helpful. With an ice cube, and then just shoot it like liquor. When I want too much because then I won't sleep. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not made to go all day. What the fuck is this? Why is there... Oh, is that what a tier 5 is? Oh, that's... Okay. That's fancy. Target launch, Ocean Orbs. Okay, that'd be great if I could continuously get myself more rounds in there. Boost. The fucking boost. What's up, yo? Yo. What's up? We're allowed to do a new thing. Allowed to text? I mean, you have my phone number. I would hope we're allowed to text. What do you mean we're allowed to text? I'm so confused. Oh. Oh, the partner can? Nice. I was so confused. I was like, wait, what do you mean text? Like, we can't text in a game. I'm so confused. This isn't Warframe and the Love Simulator. Oh, nice. Good on you. Done with the partner, right? The third. Yeah, that makes sense. How'd you finally swing that? Swing. See what I did there? Where the fuck is this place? Let's... just the way you did it. We're allowed to do a new thing. I'm like, wait, what? What thing? What thing? The thing with the who, with the thing with the place. The person with the face and also the person with the hair. The thing. Lucy, what are you trying to finish for work, by the way? Are you trying to do that new design? You need to give me a link in your, is that in your Discord? I need to get a link for your site. That way when I see you, I can throw your shit out. Yeah, do that, Lucy, if you can. DM me on Discord a link to your site. And the bigger question is, what else do you make besides cups? Because I know you're so... Finish my website right now. I can go to sleep, which isn't that hard. But I'm moving so slow. Don't crash. Don't. No. Wake up. Wake up here. Hold on. Hold it. Hold on. I have something that'll wake you up, mainly because it'll piss you off. Hold on. Hold on. Not only did I give you a walk-on, I turned you into a thingy.
Sable getting sucked like that reminded me of a flashback. It was a memory.
Right. See, I did. I gave you a walk-on, and I turned you into a thingy. I use blurb a lot, obviously. I thought I had another one. Hold on. Maybe I don't. Maybe that's it. Oh, no, I do have one more.
That's a pretty tree. I like that tree. It's a pretty tree. It's a pretty tree.
I like that boulder. That's a nice boulder. I think that's it. You'd have to look through the rest of my redeems. I think that's it. I could be wrong. Stop? No, because those are freaking gold. I'm not gonna stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Hey, ugly face. Where's the dude at? Where? This is not Cantina music. Where's the guys at? This is not right. There's nothing here.
You and Arnor make a pretty good fire team, hero. Even if you did use my face as a barricade. Now that we got that Imperium disc in hand, we're gonna need more than one hard-headed praxic to decrypt it. We're gonna need the local crime syndicates. I've got some irons in the fire with Spider for an intro. fellow miscreants like that only respect two things: money and blood. Will get you set up on building a reputation for yourself out here in the process, gaining leverage on the locals. But as the 9 weapon, there's something you gotta know first. I know I sold you on this job as a scam on the Imperium, but you heard on that ship what I've known all along. The 9 are back in the Imperium top. It surprised me with that junior dredger, but they're pulling his strings too. I've had the same nightmare since Kepler. A vision that runs and smells and tastes on repeat every time I close my eyes. And in my heart, I know the threat. If I don't do it, they hurt her. Back on that ship. Bale knew me as a dredger. Heard stories of the sad old days. Wanted a close-up look. Thought that was all there was to connect us. But there's more. A couple months ago, I had this vision. Didn't know if I was cracking up or what. Because when I came to, I tasted granite and battery acid. And I knew it came from the 9. Today, that same voice spoke through Bale. Never gonna get that taste out of my mouth. Just listen before you judge, all right? They told me.
Attend my exegesis. Eschaton is coming. I am informing you of your path because futurity dictates now is when you are informed. Little mannequin of flesh and fear, not made to see your end. The outer perspective widens. We know your binary option. We know the 0 you choose. You will relinquish your insupportable burden and know peace. You will join the shadow, raise his tools against what wrongs you. Banish the light. Save yourself from forever. Blinded, small thing. Freedom lives in the foreordained. One heart within your body. One without. Chains that bind your fate. Break them. Be free. Or the maze door opens needlessly to deep, grieved death.
Alright, well that was super intense. Which is about to share with you. He already shared it with me. Bunty, you got your timings all wrong with these. Oh shit. Really? Oh, fuck's sake. Bungie. She's right there.
While the Vanguard was off fighting the good fight, the Syndicates took over. Now the only law on Tharsis is the gun on your hip and a light in your hands. You'll do well here. I don't relish doing business with these leeches, but we need to find out what the Dredgen are after. The only way to do that is by wading into the pond with the scum. like the syndicates. And your sleazy friend, Drifter. Keep the syndicates
Hey, don't
in your
call me
gun
sleazy.
sights and take out their operatives across the system when you can. The more leverage we gain over them, the sooner we'll uncover the Dredgen's long-term plans.
The rapid fire beeps. Oh, thank you. Thank you for beeping. Speak with Drifter. Again, with the constant da 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 da. Come on, Bungie. I thought we were over this. Analyzing Empyrean tech with an energy signature that may be anti-light in nature. Because he couldn't speak this. Access the recording the Drifter left for you, and I have to interact again.
Hey there, hero. I'm leaving a few breadcrumbs for you, just in case things go sideways. I know what it looks like, dragging the crew into a knot behind Zavala back. But you saw that vision the Nine sent me. It ain't just another bad dream. They were vague as usual, but I know they're threatening Eris, straight up. And you know how that sits with me. I can't change fate. It's better to lean into it. That's what I learned on Kepler. So if I have to make some desperate moves out there, just know it's for a good reason. And I never meant to hurt any of you. Who's the hero now, Hotshot?
Still me. Since then, the Thars has resolved the causal scrap patch into respect. Nice. Leading edge for some protection and high tech. You discover a few discarded parts, golden age relics. Or there's a ghost colony in town. Okay. Berlioz. You have a couple solo, carve a space out, got caught up in the situation. Itching to get you some parts. With her voice back online, she'll get. She's not speaking though. She doesn't have a voice. Again. Wrong way of doing timing with the words and the preambles. Just stealing shit. Oh, it's inside the cantina. Senpai's bathwater. And the fucking names people choose for this. Hi, Spider. Battle total's low and gleefully as you approach. Boys like her ghosts. She's the best thing about it. I'm looking to get a voice back at the glad to help her. A small favor. Gestures towards the dark corners. Then my transport crews have failed me. I sent them to the lawless frontier to bring back hard-won contraband. Venture out there, find my crew, and more importantly, my contraband. Make sure you obtain the bliss. Complete the mission. Welcome to the frontier.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you. What is this? Being targets with this weapon builds a restorative charge. If firing allies with this weapon charge heals them. This weapon has. So this is like it's like the support frames with fancier wording. Rapid healing increases weapon damage and spawns threadlings. Battle blows with this weapon create a threadling nest. Periodically spawns net threadlings. Battle blows with this weapon near an existing threadling nest create a threadling instead. Well, isn't that fancy? Okay. That's not what I was doing. Wanted to see what was in the store. Oh, I could be a fucking Mando. This is the way. This is the fucking way, but I'm not giving you money for that. Not worth it. Thank you, no thank you. What is this? Peacekeepers. Those are kind of hot, actually. I'm not even mad about those. Oh, and that goes with peacekeepers. Oh, alright, let's check out this. You know, probably 2 lights that this thing has. Oh, those are vibrating. I don't have the praxic vestments yet. I'm sure that probably does something funny. Okay, we know the drill. Oops. Vault. I need peacekeepers. Let's see if they broke that preview thing yet, or fixed the broken preview thing. Alright. Random piece of armor. So, normally, we can check this out. Alright. Brown, brown. And some bullets. Okay. I have an idea what it looks like. Then we equip the peacekeepers. But I not just equip motherfucker, I put it in the vault. It's fine. It's not like I'm really using the piece of armor that often anyway. Oh look! I get some lights. Oh, and I get a net. Okay. Is that really worth the silver for that ornament? I mean, it does go kind of hot, but the problem is, does the light change color? The light doesn't change color to match whatever I'm going with for the look, then it's not really gonna matter. All in due time, I guess. All in due time. Store. Hey, thank you. Store. One last product to add. Yeah! And 7 greaves. Oh, the Mass Effect armor is up for Bright Dust? I don't have enough Bright Dust. Kinda sexy, not gonna lie. I don't even use that pulse rifle that much. You did answer me too, hold on. I completely ignored your answer. Bookmarks, cases, and stickers. Basically anything you can make with a cricket, I'm assuming is your main tool. That's a fancy batwing. That looks like the, where's that SMG that we have? The Osteospriga. Yeah, exactly what it looks like. Just in ship form. Kind of sexy. Grass guzzler. Wow. Dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. Oh, that is... You know, as a Dragons fan, that's kind of hot, actually. I do enjoy my dragons. That is not. That I will buy, though. What the... Rubble on the double. I got a cricket a couple weeks ago for the cups, bookmarks and all that are made with a printer, paper cutter, and a laminator. All designs are hammered. See, you're fancy people. I don't have a creative bone in my body, and if I did, I probably would have broken it when I broke the 2 bones on my left leg. There's a reason, like, I don't even have my own logo for the channel. What? What is this? Of course, all of the things are silver. Go figure. You used to want to have a broken bone? Lucy, I knew you were into some shit, but damn. I didn't think you were into that. Please no. Yeah, don't be into broken stuff. Just because it looked cool? Broken bones looked cool? I should show you the photos of the 2 bones in my left leg. Yeah, I broke 2 bones in my left leg. I broke a pinky toe on my right foot. I'm pretty sure I broke... I guess you would call it like the ring... I'm gonna call it the ring finger toe. At the second from the pinky. Pretty sure I broke that a few weeks ago by dropping some weight on it, but like it doesn't always hurt and it's not like discolored or anything, so I don't know what I did to that toe. What was I doing on this damn game? I want to take a mission. It shouldn't say normal, it should say legendary. What happened? Did I not click the legendary thing? I was pretty sure I clicked legendary. Oh, it's gonna piss me off, okay. Pretty sure I clicked legendary at the beginning of the thing, right? Okay. Oh, reset to normal? Okay, so I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go back. Of course there's a fucking bug. Why am I not surprised with the bug? Fucking Bungie.
Guardian, this is Honor. Don't respond. This is a one-way channel. Low profile, no bleed. Drifter might actually have a plan. The Imperium is scrambling, cauterizing loose ends on Mars and Venus. The data he stole has a secret that they don't want getting out. It's stored on his ghost, Blue. But it'll take time to decrypt, and tools we don't have. And it's worse. He can't speak. Spider wants to help us. He's willing to give us the ghost parts we need to repair Blue. But he wants us to track a lost courier of his in the lawless frontier in return. Convince Spider that you'll play his games.
Wouldn't it have been funny if we held on to our, thousands of ghost parts from the Tangled Shore, and we were able to just, like, bypass the mission? That'd been funny. Yeah, I know Eververse got an update. It's not right here. I want. Okay, so how do I fix the thingy? Go back and change it before the measurement. So how do I change it? Why can I not fix my difficulty? You earned claimable rewards by completing an order. Claim your payout now. All unclaimed rewards expire at the end of each season. What the fuck is this? Right there. Wow. Lame. Okay.
Let me see what's up. I like it hot. I like it hot. Let me see what's up. I like it hot.
Why are you still flashing at me? Alright, whatever. I'm not gonna spend all day trying to figure it out. It's gonna irritate the hell out of me though. Leave it to Bungie.
Let me have a little taste, cold, hot, bittersweet. Let me see what's up. I like it hot, feel spicy, fresh. Let me have a little taste, cold, hot, bittersweet. Let me see what's up. I like it hot.
Guardian, this is Honor. Don't respond. This is a one-way channel. Low profile, no bleed. Drifter might actually have a plan. The Imperium is scrambling, cauterizing loose ends on Mars and Venus. The data he stole is a secret that they don't want getting out. It's stored on his ghost, Blue. But it'll take time to decrypt, and tools we don't have. And it's worse. She can't speak. Spider wants to help us. He's willing to give us the ghost parts we need to repair Blue. But he wants us to track a lost courier of his in the lawless frontier in return. Convince Spider
I have like 30 pending friend requests on Discord. These all look like spam. Doof. Dude's name says Doof Gaming. Okay. Okay.
My dear Guardian, I need you. Multiple syndicates are in conflict out here in the expanse.
Your ability to be deployed tactically to the course of battle. Renegade abilities must be equipped before entering the lawless frontier. Renegade ability upgrades can be purchased with Spider, more from Quartermasters. They respect you enough. Battle eyes from the list. Battle eyes are now equipped with thought. Renegade ability. Use left bumper to use abilities. Shaping Ruin. Shaping Ruin with a Renegade ability. Okay. I wasn't sure you have 2 Renegade abilities equipped. You want to fight at your full potential? No, I will forget, at least at one point. And almost guarantee it. A nice pelican. Keith David and a ship that looks just like a pelican all at the same time. Coincidence? I think not.
Apologies for the landing. Your Guardian regeneration is blocked down here on the Tharsis frontier. The Imperium's doing via their beacon tech after you escaped their flagship. I heard from the Drifter you started a riot to escape the Imperium flagship. Now there are riots with every breath of ether in the expanse. Behold! Glory of the Syndicate border wars!
Not an exaggeration. The Syndicates are the real powers here, carving up territory on the frontier.
Like, wasn't the Nether, like, overall badly received by the community? Why would they make another area with the Nether rules? Like, I know I hated the Nether. That's just me, because I'm bitchy, right? Kind of what I do.
These decks are foot soldiers for the Tharsis Reformation. Each one possesses individual sentience. They're shrewd entrepreneurs. In time, perhaps we can get a few of them in our pocket. Find a way to leverage the Vex network.
Don't worry about taking a few of them apart. If anything, they'll be impressed with your gunplay. Only way to get respect out here.
What isn't badly received? The Nether. Wasn't the Nether activity, like, widely here, like, like, didn't that completely piss off the community? Because of how they did the difficulty? You know, no health regen, but the increased health, right? Finally done, go to a knockout. Thank you for entertainment and laughs to keep me awake. I try. I do try. You know, I can't be as loud and obnoxious as you folks, but I do try. Community hates everything. Well, yeah, of course we do. We are the game. Without the community, there's no game, yes? Oh, what isn't? Never mind. Gotcha. Never mind. I got it. I thought you misheard me. Okay, I'm picking up what you put down. Night, Lucy. Yeah, as soon as you I'm sure I'll probably see you in your channel tomorrow, and I'll remind you. But yeah, DM me your shop link, and I'll make a command so I can try to remember to do it when I see you in the chat.
No signs of my salvage kit, though. The flare is still active up ahead.
And I hate everything anyway, just because I'm bitchy. Right, that's not new information for us, for Caboose to be bitchy. Caboose is also just a lazy gamer anymore. I don't want to think about what I'm doing anymore. One reason I hate survival games, right? And the revive token will end the run early. No shit.
Drifter's ghost is heavily modified. She's an amalgam, patched with parts from other dead ghosts. Whatever effects that modification produced makes her unique. We need her back in play.
Oh, god damn it. Please tell me we can change the keybinds for that. I need to see, because that's totally that's gonna fuck up my gameplay so much. Like my unpowered melee's Arthur. I knew it was gonna bother me. When we watched the buy doc, I said that was gonna bother me. Fucking Rancor? No shit. Wow. Can I kill this thing? I guess I can. Suck it, Rancor. What did that do? Didn't give me anything. Got it, just the whole Easter egg thing. Okay. That's fine, let's see. Oh god, yeah, that's gonna... Blue, dude, can we change that? Do you know if we can change the keybinds for the renegade abilities? Bring it. Alright, so what's the trick to this guy?
I've taken the liberty of installing a robust assault response mortar junction. For any occasion that requires salvation from on high.
I didn't ask for you. Kindly go. Okay, I did the recharge. Okay, so now I actually want to use it and it's not there. Okay, this is a problem. I win. I'm super delayed.
I'm pulling records on the Barrent Imperium. They must have powerful resources to have total control over Mars and Venus.
There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Long press that, and then I will put my uncharged melee back. Press. There we go. That's better. Except that I used it. That's weird. Alright, let's not do that. Not do that. Double press. I don't know what else to put it to, so I just need to use that way. Oh, okay. I am garbage. Alright, that wasn't as epic as I thought it was going to be. They do drop the healing lights a lot more often in this activity than they did in the Nether, though. So that might be a good thing. Valuable lockboxes aren't shared across the fire team. After successful exfiltration, exchange these for corresponding gear. Lockboxes will be lost if not deposited. Okay. Fucking Scorpio turrets. Stand here, don't die. Got it. Yes, you can't.
And there's our end to the syndicates. Outstanding. Without the Vanguard's help, we'll need assets wherever we can find them. Good work, Guardian.
Go away, cat. No, don't throw my onion rings. Didn't even open those. kind of good actually.
Many happy returns, renegade.
Okay, target. Rating on the targets makes it volatile, crazy volatile rounds. Yeah. It's pretty decent actually. I was looking at shit. One of these days I need to do a vault cleaning, but it is not today. Right now though, I do need to use the restroom, so I will be back in just a minute.
Here for a favor.
I'm glad I remembered I was about to mute it. I was about to read this. Spiraling's back and guffaws into the air. You enraged all 3 major syndicates in a single infiltration of the lawless frontier. Well done, Renegade. Your reward, a few antilogical materials Drifter's Ghost will need. Get bash her with these and she'll be good as new. Oh yeah. Here's Drifter's Ghost. Walk 5 feet backwards, and then talk to this person. And then turn left and talk to another person.
Doorknob! You lousy, awful, stupid, waste of life, bottom-feeding leech! Hello to you, too. Oh, you disloyal, coin-flipping, ghost-ditching, scraggly beard two-timer! If you want him on, Jordan called you! Oh, and the only time he's sick is when you ask him for money! And your headband makes you look like a line cook!
Guardian, thank you for fixing my ghost. This is Blue. Named her because of that sunny personality.
Bite me! I need to talk to the Guardian. With my voice. That was him. Drifter and I have a complicated relationship. Scratch that, it's not complicated. He's a flake. No, worse than a flake. He's a scoundrel. That data he stole wasn't any old data. It was plans for a super weapon. Nightfall Station. No idea when it's paid. Drifter's sure the Imperium's connected to the 9. And I think he's right. This tech, it's impossible. And that vision he showed you, it has him shook. Me too. Now he's shut away from me, from Ido, from Arnold, which I get. And Eris. And one person he let in. Watch him. I gave up my voice to save the Drifter once. I'm through keeping my mouth shut.
Sorry, I was eating the onion rings so I couldn't read. Years ago, my ghost lost her voice when it got us into an ice-cold situation on one of the Cabal Emperor's Athenium worlds. Can't speak. A couple of the lights didn't make it out, but thanks to her I did, and in my heart I regret it. I thought she and I were making progress, especially after Captain. She's clearly holding some grudges, but thanks for helping her just the same. See what we can do to take this fight to the Imperium. Listen to the recording. Stay in here. Push X. Okay.
Like I said, I might have to make a few radical rules coming up. It's gonna rock the fire. Blue won't like it. They'll all think I'm running again. Not this time. When I was in prison on that Imperial ship, I learned there was a treasure. A fanatic, all about your dogma. He's a light bearer, playing with forces he can't hope to control. I used to be Dredgen Hope. I left that life behind a long time ago. They don't want me to come back to it. They're forcing my hand. I'm gonna give Bale and his 9 exactly what they want. Submit to them. I don't know what the 9 want me to do over there. Still figuring that out. But I know I have to go. For the city. For Harris. So for now, let's keep this between us. I'll see you on the other side.
Alright, so let's find a video real quick for our MS Monday segment. I guess we might as well just do this one, because they did a rerun on this one. And in today's world, I guess spirituality for some people is not necessarily a horrible thing. Thanks for being loud as fuck, dog. Appreciate it. Right, for those of you that don't know, we call it MS Monday because I like to do a segment where, or at least a portion of it basically, where I will share a video related to MS patients and ways that they can help with their life and stuff like that. It's good information. Sometimes they do talk about just things for like just generic disabilities, but it is MS focused, and the reason why is because in 2020 I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. So after the ad break we're about to have, we'll get this video going. Ad break should be starting here soon for those that get ads, and then we'll have the video up, and basically it's just going to be the video and then gameplay. So you'll still see both, I just won't be talking for that time of that video. Unless you guys have a question, and then I'll answer it. It's just my way of help spreading awareness and information for that. Oh, that's loud. Hi, Stream Hub. OCS Stream Hub World. Question mark. Hi, how you doing? How are you, Mr. Stream Hub? Welcome to the channel. Emoji lady. It's a weird emoji, but I like it. Go kick. Banjo music. Alright, yeah. Like I said, so wrong way. MS video, gameplay, caboose. No, it's like 30 minutes long, but it's a good way to spread information and awareness, guys. And you know, you may have MS. Somebody else you may know may have MS. You may get diagnosed with MS. Unfortunately, it's one of those diseases that nobody knows how it's made, but we can essentially have it at any time. Well, I'm gonna sneeze. Alright, let's see. At least I knew it was coming.
Spirituality can help people dealing with a chronic illness like multiple sclerosis find meaning and purpose in life. Welcome to Ask an MS Expert. I'm John Strum, your moderator, and also the host of the Real Talk MS podcast. Each week, Real Talk MS reaches thousands of people in more than 100 countries around the world with the news that people affected by MS need to know. My wife, Jean, lived with progressive MS for 23 years. So I've had a front row seat experiencing all the ways that MS can impact a family. Today, I'll be asking our expert the questions you want answered. Please feel free to post your comments and questions on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. MS Navigators will be online throughout today's live program, answering those questions and connecting you to resources. Spirituality can play a meaningful role in helping people cope with life's challenges, like living with multiple sclerosis. Research shows it can benefit mental health and overall wellness. Joining us today to discuss the positive effects that spirituality can have on the mind and body is Dr. Mana Ali Carter. Dr. Ali Carter is a rehabilitation psychologist at MedStar National Rehabilitation Hospital in Washington, D.C., providing psychological assessment and psychotherapy to help people cope with disabilities and improve their quality of life. Welcome, Dr. Ali Carter. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you for that introduction.
I think a good place to start is with a definition. Can you tell us what spirituality is?
Sure. Spirituality includes things that give you energy, a sense of meaning, a sense of purpose. Um, these things can be practices, activities, or connections. It sounds a bit ambiguous, and I think that that is rightfully so because people express spirituality in different ways. It means different things to different people. People experience in different ways. I always like to say that people have to define spirituality for them by them.
I think for a lot of people, when they hear the word spirituality, they might think of religion. Is there a
Mhm.
difference between spirituality and religion, or is there some overlap there?
Yeah, I think that's a great question and a observation that I also experience too when I work with different people. So they are conceptualized differently and they can be interrelated. So religious beliefs can be connected to spirituality, but we think about spirituality as a journey. We think about it as a process, a sense of connectedness with something outside of yourself. And it can or cannot be tied to your religion. To your religion. Your religion is like a map, it's a code of conduct that includes traditions, doctrines, practices. For example, a religious activity could be praying, going to church. It could be fasting, where spirituality doesn't necessarily require any specified activity, but they can be related, but not the same thing.
I heard you mention a moment ago that different people can experience spirituality differently. What are
Mhm.
some ways that people do experience spirituality?
Sure. This is not going to be a comprehensive list because, again, like I mentioned earlier, people should be defining spirituality for them by them. But this can include religion, right? This could include nature. This could include art, meditation, yoga, but anything that gives someone a sense of meaning and purpose.
Well, you just rattled off a few things that I want to circle back to in a few minutes.
Sure.
But I'm curious if we can drill down a little bit. How does or how can spirituality influence our mental health and emotional well being?
Yeah, that's a great question. So, spirituality is a protective factor. That means that people who endorse more spirituality tend to also endorse less depressive symptoms, less anxiety, less distress, a better sense of resilience, more hope. So, it can be a buffer. I always say these things are interrelated. There's a fancy theoretical framework that's a mouthful. It's called the biopsychosocial model. And this came out years ago by a scholar named George Engel, and he suggested, if you're looking at one of these things in isolation, you're not going to get a holistic view of someone. That someone's biology, so their medical conditions, their genetic predispositions, someone's psychological factors, their level of stress, sadness, anxiety, someone's social factors, their community, their family, uh, their socioeconomic status, and someone's spirituality cannot be separated. If we want to understand how someone is functioning, we have to understand that each of those sort of categories, the biopsychosocial, spiritual category, are interrelated and interact on different levels. So if and in any direction. So if you are experiencing positive mental health, we might see that your spirituality is contributing to that. And if your spirituality, your mental health is positive, that could buffer against um, negative health effects like a MS exacerbation, since we know that stress is related to a biological, condition there. So it can be very complex, but I think the takeaway there is that all of these things are related and spirituality can be a buffer.
I think I see that because we people, we actually operate on all those levels, on
Yeah.
all of those domains that you just mentioned. So it makes sense. I'm
Mhm.
wondering, what does the research show about how spirituality can impact people who are living with MS?
Sure. And just to add to the point, if you've gone to a medical facility recently or in the past for yourself or to visit loved ones, you see chaplains, you see chaplain services integrated in interdisciplinary teams because there's this better understanding and wide acceptance that these are related. For multiple sclerosis, people living with multiple sclerosis specifically, spirituality has been associated with meaning making, making sense and bringing understanding to your challenges. It's been associated with gratitude, life satisfaction, as well as positive mood states. So, happiness, joy, hopefulness. So, there is a correlation there. We see that in the research, particularly for persons living with multiple sclerosis.
Many people living with chronic illness, including MS, have learned that resilience is the secret to not only coping with their disease, but actually thriving with it.
Yeah.
How are resilience and spirituality related?
Yeah. You see me smiling because I think that's interrelated is something that I've said, in response to your previous questions, but I also think it's relevant here. They are interrelated. Spirituality can, provide a framework and a sense of resilience. It can build your sense of coping, right? If I can fall back on my spirituality, if I'm grounded in my spirituality, I am equipped, I feel equipped to adapt to change and bounce back from illness and hardship. That is what resilience is. And if we feel resilient, it might pour back into our spirituality, right? It may reinforce or perpetuate our spiritual connections and activities. So it is this sort of cyclical, interrelated relationship.
I just heard you mention how people cope. And I'm wondering if there's a difference in how people with that spiritual foundation cope compared to people who lack that spiritual foundation.
Yeah, this is a tricky question. I think there are tons of adaptive coping strategies that people can utilize. In spirituality, we know when research is done and they look at people who endorse more spirituality, the outcomes are, usually you see a positive correlation, right? More spirituality is correlated with a better sense of self, connectedness, resilience, insert positive mood state. Um, and I said this is a tricky question to answer because that doesn't necessarily mean that a spiritual foundation is the only way to cope. That there are activities and practices that someone may not collapse into their definition of spirituality that can be adaptive. Obviously, we know that there are maladaptive coping strategies, right? So, uh, drug use is an example of one, right? Emotional eating is an example of one. These can have negative ramifications and consequences for our health. For our health, but I will say that we know it's protective. We know that it's a positive coping strategy, but I think that the jury's still out on whether it's better than other adaptive coping strategies that might not be spiritual or considered spiritual by that person, like humor, right? Or cooking, or social support. So it's tricky to kind of play Olympics with it, but I think the takeaway there is that we know that spirituality has its protective factors, and there's other coping mechanisms as people try on different ways to get through hard times.
We heard from Jamie, who tells us that she's not a religious person, but she'd like to start incorporating spirituality into her life. How can Jamie get started?
Yeah, I don't think there's a beautiful, perfect blueprint for this. again, psychology is an interesting field because not one thing applies to all people, right? So, if you go to a math textbook, it's like 1 + 1 = 2. But psychology is completely different because, every shoe doesn't fit every person. There's too many variables for this perfect blueprint. I will say there are particular ingredients for this to start incorporating spirituality into your life. So, one, I think that there has to be an openness, a level of curiosity and trial and error. If an openness to trial and error, if this is something that's new for you, meaning that there's going to be a learning curve. I think that finding community, finding people where that you can bounce ideas off of, that you can learn from, that you can teach, where you can learn together, is always helpful. Having community. I also think taking an inventory of yourself and your values, paying attention to the visceral responses that you get when you do something, right? It just feels good. You can't explain it. If you know what I mean, if you've ever had an experience like that, like where you just know. Um, so I think that all of these variables are going to be important. Depending on your style, some people are more, calculated about it, that they want to make sure they can get it on their schedule. So they set aside time Sunday mornings from 2 to 3 to try to cultivate spirituality. And that's okay too, right? So I think that's why taking an inventory of yourself, your strengths, your resources, your abilities, your values is probably the best starting point.
Loretta heard that spending time in nature can be a beneficial way to incorporate spirituality into her life and enhance her health. She wants to explore forest bathing to reduce her stress. Can you explain to us what forest bathing is and the benefits it might provide?
Sure, that's fun, right? Nature has shown so many benefits to the mind and body. It cultivates opportunities to practice grounding techniques. So using all of your senses, as many as you have access to really appreciate the moment. It allows us to cultivate awe, finding beauty in small and big things outside of ourselves. So the immersing yourself in nature, forest bathing, has therapeutic effects on all the immune, cardiovascular, respiratory, nervous systems. We know that it also reduces and buffers depressive mood states, anxious mood states. It increases a sense of relaxation. And also, just being outside, we know has great benefits. Vitamin D, for example, right? It's good for sleep regulation. It's good for energy. Obviously, if you are electing to spend time in nature and you're someone living with MS, you want to make sure that you are moving into a safe space, that you are also being mindful of things like temperature regulation. But it definitely has so many benefits, and I would encourage people to try out nature, right? Have a open mind about it. If it's not forest bathing, or something ambitious like hiking, because I think that can be a deterrent when you hear people say go out and enjoy nature. People think big activities, and it really can be just sitting on your porch on a nice day, right? So don't let your overzealousness deter you from trying this out.
Len is wondering what the attention restoration theory is and whether it can help improve cognition.
Sure. So attention, there's different types of attention, and sustained attention, multitasking. It's draining. It can be draining. It uses energy. It absolutely uses cognitive energy. And so when we think about restoring attention, we think about giving the brain a break, giving the nervous system a break. The mind is always wandering, the psyche is always going. Relaxing is hard, right? If you've ever had a moment where it's like, okay, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. And it's like, well, now I'm thinking about going to sleep and now I'm can't relax. right? So we know that thoughts get in the way. So when we're restoring attention, that's exactly what we are. We're trying to give our mind a break. And nature can improve this. Meditation can improve this. It can lower fatigue. We can direct our attention into something that's more pleasurable and relaxing versus dividing it. I like to use the term, we have too much on our brain real estate. It's not enough room, right? Or so I think it's helpful for people specifically living with MS because we know that mental fatigue is can be a challenge. We know that there are cognitive challenges that might be associated with the condition. So it's a way to rest and restore, right? If you think about a gas tank or a bank account, right? Anything that can get depleted from use, your car is going to stop if you don't fill it up. Your bank account eventually is, the ATM is going to start giving you money. So what do? We have to make deposits, and restoring attention through relaxation, through directing your attention is one way to do that. And usually a mental health professional, a speech and language therapist, a neuropsychologist can build a attention restoration plan, if you will, or cognitive pacing. There's many terms for how to sort of manage this, but they can build an individualized plan for you, right? Based on research and that incorporates your values. So you have more motivation to sort of engage in rest and relaxation, and they can take into account some of the individual barriers that one might experience that can get in the way of giving your mind a break.
Stephanie says she's been trying to stay focused on the present by meditating every morning, but some days she just finds it difficult to relax. Do you have any recommendations for Stephanie?
Sure, I have plenty. One, self-compassion and grace, right? Your ability to execute, everyone's ability to execute in their best. This is not a stagnant concept, right? Our best looks different every day, but it's still our best, right? So a day that you go to meditate in the morning, maybe you're in pain, maybe didn't sleep well that night, your best is going to look different from a day when you're not in pain and you had a good night's sleep, right? Or, you think about, and there's so many variables. So I just like to say, give yourself grace and extend yourself compassion for trying. Take a breath, pause, and try again, right? Persistence and fortitude is going to be your friend when you're trying to build a habit or get into a routine. Meditating is hard, particularly for people who are just trying it, to quiet your mind, direct your attention can be quite difficult. So I always encourage people to start off with a guide, whether that's an audio on YouTube, whether that's an app like Helpway or Calm, to guide you. So if your attention sort of shifts, you have this guide and this prompt to redirect you, like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm supposed to be counting now, right? Because we can expect fluctuations in attention or other barriers. But having a guide, whether it's a real person or audio, is helpful. When you're first trying out, trying to remember a script when you're first trying out and reading the script becomes difficult because now you're attending to the script and trying to get it right and read the words versus like being in the moment. I say first build your habit and then incorporate sort of freestyle or free self-guided meditation scripts.
Carlos read that some people may form a spiritual connection through art, and that connection could promote relaxation. Well, Carlos tells us he's not artistic, but he enjoys going to museums and the theater. Could these kinds of experiences lead to a spiritual connection for Carlos?
First, I would tell Carlos to not have all or nothing thinking about being an artist. You don't have to be on Broadway, or your portraits don't have to be in a museum in France to consider yourself an artist. And I think that's important, right? That when you start to open up your definitions of identities, of concepts, that allows more latitude and more space for you to be in that area. All art forms, right, on this continuum contribute to our spiritual development. Some people find that immersing themselves in art or music can be a spiritual experience. Some people, decide to study painting or sculpture, may enjoy listening closely to their song or piece of music, may even enjoy a podcast or learning, being open and curious about art history, right? No matter what your skill level is, I think it's okay to just embrace your passion, your value, your interest, and give it a try.
Part of a spiritual journey is connecting with your true self. So, how can someone go about figuring out what they value and begin to understand their true self?
Yeah. Pausing, reflecting, taking time to engage in what we call meta thinking. So, thinking about your thoughts, I think offers even more insights into your biases, your, helps you answer some existential questions, helps you understand how your lived experiences shape you in current day. So this deep thinking might help. Journaling is a good way to do that if you're unable to physically journal. I also think that voice journaling is appropriate. So if you have a smartphone, you could do a voice note. It's usually helpful to see your thoughts because thoughts are, you can't touch them, you can't see them. They feel difficult to work with. So when you're thinking about yourself, when you're trying to find authenticity and you want to study yourself, oftentimes it's nice to see it in print for deeper reflection, right? Most people, when they study for a test, if you can think back to grade school, don't just sit in a room and like kind of go over the stuff in their head. Maybe they do. I just wasn't that, I had to study. I had to have a paper and book in front of me to see the words to digest, to process, and process what I'm going over. I think that also can be helpful when you're trying to learn yourself. So journaling is a way to do that. Um, I think this is my point to defining you for you is important, right? Defining you for you, because oftentimes in self-reflection, we can feel embarrassed or shamed or unsure, uncertain, fragile, defective, and asking ourselves, why do we feel that way? Is that from some standard that society gave me, some pressure that I feel from another part of my life? So working through that is important. To figure out like who you are and being okay with that, right? Being okay with who you are. So also in this process, I think being prepared to challenge negative thoughts, because reflection can also create us like some vulnerability, right? That you're reflecting on your strengths and abilities and maybe some other things you're feeling sad about yourself, insecurities, right? How your body has changed, how your thinking has changed, how you're, grieving your loss of identity is can be a part of this process, living with MS. So just being aware that some of that might be coming up for you, and that's normal. But that's when the coping strategies come in. That's when the sense of resilience comes in. And just, again, I think I always tell people, if you're going to journal to discover yourself, journal. Most people journal in not so great moments. Journal in good moments, right? You don't want to create a journal or a voice note or a monologue of all of your challenges, because that feels unbalanced. So just if you decide to write or voice note in your reflection, just make sure you're doing it in good moments too.
Why is living in alignment with your values so important?
Sure. When we get disconnected from our true or authentic self, we can feel empty. We can feel dissatisfied. We can feel confused. We can maybe have more space for low self-esteem. We can pull away from people that we love when we're not self-aware, when we don't trust ourselves. We can become more passive. Being honest and evaluating your own strengths and weaknesses and acting in ways that are aligned with your personal values and needs, even at the risk of being criticized and rejected, is important, I think, for happiness. Like many, when I meet with folks, they're like, I want to be happy, right? I want to see a psychologist because I want to feel happy. And I always tell people that, everyone is chasing happiness. I think chasing authenticity, or cultivating, I shouldn't say chasing, cultivating authenticity is the vehicle to happiness, right? That when you can be yourself across environments, across spaces, you organically attract people and situations and opportunities that are aligned with your values. It's just a vehicle to quality of life. So it feels difficult and daunting, but I think, again, I've said this before, defining you for you, being you is so important.
Paul is a caregiver for his wife who lives with MS. He often feels exhausted due to a lack of sleep, uncertainty about their future, and daily tasks that sometimes can feel overwhelming. Paul says it leaves him feeling drained emotionally, physically, and spiritually. He wants to find strength and peace and find a better way to cope with his role as his wife's caregiver. Can you talk about why spirituality can benefit caregivers and share some advice for Paul and others who find themselves in a similar situation?
Sure. I think that care partners feel a lot of guilt around being exhausted. And so one, I want to normalize not the guilt, but the exhaustion, right? When that's normalized, it takes the manufactured emotion of guilt away. So it's okay to be tired. In fact, it's great that you have awareness that you're tired because now you can implement a coping skill. So earlier we talked about for people living with that spirituality, it's correlated and predictive of positive adjustment. It helps with a sense of mastery and identity formation and meaning making and hope and all the good stuff. But there's been research for caregivers as well. And it also has linked religious and spiritual beliefs with meaning making, right? Finding purpose in your role as a care partner. It's been related to life satisfaction. It's been related to better marital status. Also, meaning making, right? So, meaning making, I'm saying that casually, but some people ask why. We never know the answer. We're never going to find an answer to why. Instead, meaning making helps us create a narrative that brings us hope and purpose in the experience that we're having, right? I don't know why I am a care partner. I don't know what, if we're talking about spirituality, someone might ask, I don't know why God made me a care partner. What does this mean? Meaning making is you're defining what it means to serve you in your life and your sense of hope and purpose, right? We know that making and life satisfaction is associated with spirituality and partners and caregivers.
Well, I want to thank you for sharing some important insights about the benefits of spirituality for people who are affected by MS. And I'm going to ask you, what would you say is the top takeaway that you'd like our viewers to remember and to use?
Sure. Well, if you're here in this moment, right, I think it's important to know that you are resilient, right? Oftentimes, people feel that the presence of challenge, the presence of anxiety, the presence of sadness, these are indicators that maybe your spirituality is wavering or your resilience is wavering. And that's simply not true. That resilience and spirituality and hope can also exist in the same space as fear and sadness, that these aren't mutually exclusive. And I would just encourage people to look at this balance, right? That if you're here in this moment, you're resilient, and that's in spite of challenges that you may be experiencing.
Well, I want to thank you for being with us today, Dr. Ali Carter.
Thank you so much for having me.
Today's program survey has now been posted in the chat.
Well, for those of you that are religious, by all means, please. I mean, I guess technically not even just religious, right? Like, your spirituality matters. Lean on it, because, like, I have none. Why is that disabled? That's weird. Was it not playing this music the whole time? Oh, because it probably ended. Shouldn't end. It's got 2 hours. Oh, 2 hours 15. Oh, I forgot to hit the return or the repeat button. That's why. Dogs, I don't know if you're still here. I don't know anything about it asking for your phone number. It's kind of weird. I don't know why it would be asking you for that. Gotta scan an IR code thing with my phone. Oh, QR thing. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Cause you're on PC, right? So you're playing on Steam. I missed that entirely. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I think that's kind of weird. Wow, that was horrible aim. And twice. Apparently stop moving, please. Thank you. Could you kindly give me the thing, please? Thank you. Oh, that's cool. Oh, well, it didn't despawn, okay. I was like, did that really just despawn on me? Because that would be dumb. My grenade throws have been shit today.
Commander, while we have you on the line, I've been meaning to ask, is redacting the prophecy truly necessary? The people of the city are in danger. They can feel
How do
it.
you find the chests if they don't mark them with the finder?
Spoken like a field guardian.
Like the chests are for the extra loot,
I
right?
hear your concern, Mahal. It's too dangerous to tell them. And the people are already on the verge of panic.
That almost sounded like Lance Reddick for a minute. See, download it on PC to finish installation. That doesn't sound right. Have you checked the have you asked like anywhere on Reddit? This sounds weird. And of course, the teammates that I have that play on PC, of course, are not in chat. So I can't ask them anything about it. Because, you know, that would just make my life too simple, right? Uptime? Yeah, no worries. Oh, get to it. Oops. Gotta change controllers real quick. Hold on a sec. Time when you you charge the batteries for your controller, but you forget to put the batteries back in said controller. Then you just look like a dipshit.
Take out that Syndicate asset while I scan the area. I'm filtering for dark matter particles. Word on the Martian frontier is the Imperium is obsessed with collecting dark matter ingots and crystals.
The system has been rich with dark matter since the flurry of night activity on Kepler.
My thoughts exactly. It's gotta be what's powering this new tech.
Alright, so, we're not going to talk about how we can get an airstrike while we're indoors. Lovely jubbly coffee. Oh, god damn it. I'm not gonna get used to that while in these activities at all. I like my uncharged melee follow-ups, man.
Fight
Oh,
the
yeah, the
railway
tent.
exfiltration point I marked. It's inside a heavy concentration of dark matter energy.
Being back with the fire team reminds me of my strike support days. Especially on Mars. The universe seemed simpler. Though survival has remained a temporary condition.
It's not like you to sound nostalgic, sir.
I'd be more nostalgic if Lance hadn't died. Decided Deep Arc Media isn't worthwhile now because I have loads of Tau shards. Well, yeah. Kinda how it works out.
Your ride's heading out to you. We'll get you out.
I guess I'm feeling nostalgic. Whether I wanted it or not. And I really have a spare moment. Those early strikes on the Martian frontier were a highlight of my career, Guardian. Just wanted you to know. Relax. You're not being disciplined. You've made it interesting to be your commander.
Yeah, I would do Archimedia one day. It just, like, to get, you know, the way it's designed, right? So to get the better rewards, you gotta do the harder stuff. And that's just not, I don't really care. I don't really use shards that often on my builds anyway, because I don't do endurance or level cap. So, like, the shards are not, like, completely vital for how I play. Stop running away from me. Oh, wrong side. A horrible place to put the fucking shit. Scanning a QR code does not give the recipient your phone number, so I was wrong. Maybe I'll complete activation. Have you never used QR codes, dogs? Like, those are so common now. Like, I can put a QR code on the screen right now. Like, they're super common. Like, they're super common. They're everywhere.
The Guardian found an expired ghost out here. No physical damage, but the light is completely absent from the ghost shell. Commander.
Too convenient not to be a weapon. Track down what the Imperium is doing. Put a stop to their operation. The city awaits your return, Guardian.
Commander, we know you have a lot to handle back home. Are you all right?
Indeed. Just checking in on old friends while I can.
I guess we'll do this one. Fancy. Hardly ever. Yeah, QR codes are super common now. All it is just a way to get you. It's a way to get you to a specific link designation instead of telling you, hey, dogs, type out this website. When I could throw like a QR code on the screen and you can just take your phone and scan it and it'll take you directly to that site. Like those links right there. I could take those links, like for one-shot energy for all of my stuff, and I could put it on the side of the screen, and you could scan that instead of having to click on that link. Yeah, QR codes are very common. You can also use them to you can also use them to put like your contact info somewhere. So like my business cards used to have a QR code. And it would, if you scanned it, it would install, or it would allow you to save my contact information for my work. My cat's a dumbass. And you're still just over here laying on the ground like a little bitch. This place key cards are ready. The Vixus enjoys Rail's discomfort. I'm ready for an eye. But you guys have like 4 eyes. Would like to trade you for services of a slice of shank. This is thanks to you, friend. Okay. Turn to Spider in the cantina. Because why not? We walk up here and we talk to this person. We walk 5 feet, talk to another person. Turn left, talk to somebody else. And then listen to a recording. Installing a PC game. Yeah, it has to do with like security and stuff like that, right? Because it probably took you a site to create an account, I'm assuming? Yeah?
Let's make a deal.
Cider leans forward eagerly as you approach. Tharsis has been overrun by delinquency. It feels more like home than Varis's core ever did. Hold on to your glimmer, it's not the anchor coinage of Mars. You'll need credits to entice the Tharsis syndicates and craft specialists. I'd be happy to part your credits in exchange for frontier tech, purchased directly from yours truly. You deserve a shopping spree now that you're free of your Vanguard bonds. When you're done, Drifter has news from the Pikers.
A quality accessory.
Not done it yet? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it probably has to do with, it should only have to do with something about the game, and it's probably creating your Bungie account. Step 9 of 45. Oh boy, I'm obviously not getting this done tonight, because we're almost done for the night. Okay, so like similar to Warframe, Bungie, you need to have an actual Bungie account, and it's probably going to the Bungie site to get it set up.
Hey, hero. Heard you've been getting into it with the syndicates. You're the talk of Tharsis. I need your ear for a sec, away from Blue. That data disk we lifted, I got a line in on a way to break it open. You know the Pikers. The lick-sneak punks who don't care for houses or the traveler. Treat servitors on the same level as dregs. They're atheists, radicals, wild children. These kids been scrapping with the Imperium for a minute now. Got splicer shanks that can crack the disc we stole, unlike our ghosts. Spider and Rilix, the Pikers' leader, got an exchange set up, down in the dunes, on Spider's fancy new boat. He's been hounding me to send you his way. Go meet him, get a shank, keep Spider happy. He talks Syndicate. The Syndicate's got numbers, and we need numbers to stop the Imperium. They know we got the plans for their Nightfall station on that disc. It's our silver bullet. We get in, we'll know how to take their super weapon off the table. Wish I could go with you, but I gotta chase down some loose ends elsewhere. Do me a favor. Take Blue with you. Tell her... Well, don't tell her anything. You saw what they want me to do. What they said I'm gonna do, or did already. She'll sniff me out and she'll say I'm running. But I ain't. I ain't leaving her. She needs to stay here. To do this job. Don't let her come after me. And if she tries, you keep her away.
I see, it's not supposed to be normal, it's supposed to be legendary. Yeah, it doesn't sound legendary. Not to be confused at all. Weird. Alright, probably got time for one more. Knock this mission out real quick.
Guardian, Blue is still working her way through that encrypted data. Until she's done, all we can do is speculate. Spider... claims to know someone who can get us behind the Imperium firewalls. It's not my first choice, but we're out of options.
Yeah, quit your bitching, lady.
It's time to make a deal, my darling friends.
He wants you to shoot through his problems.
Oh, I've missed your insight, Blue. So direct and now so loud.
Ow.
this expanse.
Oh, sorry, like that.
It's one of a kind. A hull alloyed from long-trip catchers. Sails woven from Tara bottle super silk. I could go on.
Do I die if I jump down it?
Summit, my fearsome retainer.
Yep. Dune? Nah, man, it's Star Wars. Doing a Star Wars crossover. So it's the Sarlacc pit from what was that, episode 5? Have enough focus? I mean, it depends on how much focus you have. Probably not. I mean, if you've been consistently getting focus for, years, right, then yeah, you might. Like me, I stopped putting lenses in things after I finished all my waybounds, right?
The code in here is wicked, real anti-Guardian. Got light deadfalls everywhere. The Pikers didn't write this.
Of course not. They stole it from the young Empress Kaido.
Wait, we're allies. Why would Kaido have anti-ghost encryption?
Contingencies, my dear. No, there is an outpost across the basin. The Pikers want it. Clear it out, and the shank is yours. One last thing. It's a totality division post. Make sure none of your new friends survive to rat you out.
That's it. All right, deploying the shank.
If everyone involved in this transaction is on the level, this shank should splice the Imperium data terminals for us and get us their plans.
I think it's dumb that in order to have something like a Sparrow, you have to use a renegade ability.
There's a weapon like this out there at any scale. It's too much.
Where the hell did you go, you little bastard?
All right. I've got the first tranche of data. Reviewing it now.
Tranche.
Anti-baryonic scoops.
Tranche
Falling
update.
density reservoirs. Large-scale super annealing. These are plans for a colossal dark matter projector. A system that uses the same energy as the Nine. Zavala was right. They're building a weapon.
No. They wouldn't be building a weapon. Not at all. That just wouldn't make any sense. That would just be, pure insanity. I just dumb? Apparently. Oh, why is there a hole here? Nothing useful. At least not yet. I'm sure I'll be back there later. I'm gonna go lay down, Ho. You gotta wait. God damn it. Into the washing machine. Oh, those are friendly. Where the hell is the dude with the bomb? Into the washing machine. Yeah, with that shot. And what did he yell at for himself? Dead. This freaking renegade ability thing is gonna throw me off and get me killed.
The Imperium left vehicles loaded in the Walker Bay. Grab one.
Okay, so what bay am I supposed to be grabbing vehicles from? That's what she said. She says they left loaded vehicles in the thingy. Ouch. Really? I'll hide behind the corner like a little bitch. I win, bitch. Go to the second attack point, which is over here.
Just received another data packet from the Shank. A moment. The nearly functional prototype is on a ship. Imperium Registry. Bahaghari, pull it up on our scopes.
Wait. That's the ship Eris and I saw bleeding 9 energy. It's headed into Mars's orbit.
Stopping that ship just became our first priority.
Bitch.
Energy reading spiking. I can feel it. Even from a distance. It's horrible. It pulls at the light. Like it could just eat it entirely. Guardian, you have multiple hostiles converging on you.
It's relics, and they're godless ether copies.
Syndicate's loyalty is cheap. Guardian, the Pikers are trying to kill you.
Get back here. If any Pikers try to stop you, kill them. The deal is off.
Okay, well, where am I supposed to go? Oh. Never mind, I see it. Oh. Oh good, you can fix your thing just by trying to avoid damage a little bit. I don't know if that's a better option or what.
Not done yet. I'm tracking more contacts headed your way.
You know, if you asked me 10 years ago whether or not I thought that I would be using Star Wars shit in Destiny, then I would tell you you're fucking crazy. I said if you would ask me 10 years ago if I thought I was gonna ever be using Star Wars stuff in Destiny, and I said you would have been fucking crazy. But here we are.
Your reason for going is some god told you to? That's not a plan. That's a fear. Don't go.
She dies if I don't go. But I made it also. I can't say no. Tell the others I'm sorry.
Hey, fucking, you're gonna irritate the fuck out of me. Come here. God damn it.
Bikers are trying to cover their tracks. Very ugly business, but you and them.
Save my ship, and I will give you Mars.
Spider isn't here. He ran. Well, weapons free.
Bitch. Got my thing stuck. That was kind of fun. It also kind of irritating, but whatever. Yo, what's up, Bubble? How you doing? Destiny's good so far, because it's all about Star Wars shit currently. I mean, who doesn't like running around for 10 minutes in AT just blowing up shit?
My champions, my will embodied. You engage the thing that killed your comrades. Leave nothing of them.
Just winding down, there you go. Just finished work.
Our road to Tarabothel is befouled. Clear it and advance.
More troopers inbound. Spider, you're not attached to this barge, are you?
I would die for her if I were there. Guardian, you have killed gods. I have built enterprises. My assets are unassailable. Remind them!
Broadcasting over open comms. That's a brazen move. They must not consider us or the Syndicates much of a threat.
Ow, that hurts. That hurts a lot. This looks intense. Yeah, because I'm on the harder difficulty. And this dude that I'm trying to fight is a dick. Oh. Berserker, no worries. Yeah, I'm trying not to die. It's getting pretty tough. A lot of fire. Fire hot. Oh, god damn it.
The Imperium is transmitting bombs onto the badge. Defuse them. No. You know what? No way. Too many. Just get out of there.
Look, Spider's barge is gone. Nothing we can do about it now. Let's go, Guardian.
Find Drifter before he leaves Earth.
Ditching us, champ. The spicy shake's safe, and that Imperium disk is as good as decrypted, but Drifter's taking the derelict into orbit. He's after the Nine and Bale, following his vision. That lint liquor won't hear me out, but he always listens to you. Go after him. Will you?
Lint liquor. She just called Drifter a lint liquor. Pretty intense. This is a cutscene thing because I don't want to have to redo this. Let's go find out.
Hey, have you lost your mind?
We both know I've done worse, Blue. Sorry, Fire Team. I need Bale to trust me. He's just a kid. And a guardian. It's a terrible thing to waste. No!
Agents of the Last City, welcome back to Mars. We've ended the lives of dozens of Guardians and Ghosts on Tarsus. Nightfall has nullified their light. And only hollow shells remain. The 13th understanding in the 7th Book of Sorrow states that to rend one's enemies is to see them not as equals, but objects, hollow of spirit and meaning. Nightfall does it gladly. We won't stop with Tarsus, no. Nightfall is coming for the last city. The time of Guardians as shepherds of humanity is over. You are supposed to protect the people, not rule them. The Vanguard must evacuate the city, or be eradicated when Nightfall fills your sky.
Telemetry confirms. Drifted fired off his NLS drive. He's long gone. That warship that fired on Tharsis has left orbit. Imperium Command Net just lit up with chatter that a weapons test has concluded. That was Nightfall. Sorry, Hoss. Ida was at ground zero in the blast. She's okay. But you better come on back.
Alright, well, that was a very dramatic point, but that is where we must end it. I'm already late because that mission took me forever. Appreciate everybody stopping in, hanging out during our MS segment. Everybody hung out after and before, but we're done for the evening. Today's Monday. Our schedule is normally Thursdays. But we have been making those, so we might be back Wednesday. Well, we'll find out. We'll see what happens, because Thursdays is normally the wife's Friday. So it's normally when we stay up and watch shows and stuff together on her Friday. So, I don't know, we'll find out. But, I love all of you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, and dogs, if you're in the Discord, let me know. I think you're in the Discord. Shoot me a message with your Bungeon name when you get in, and I'll shoot you a an in-game invite when you get your stuff all set up.